Okay. Madam, great to have you. But like I'll say, problem deal, and I'll point out the problems to you. Number one, you said we've learned for 2023 elections. I don't think we have learned to. I don't think we have learned. Till today, we don't know what caused the technical glitch. As long as we don't know that, I will never stop talking about it. We have not learned. Secondly, the thing about the technical glitch is this. As of today, they've not passed the new electoral law that will make most of those gray areas that we talked about after 2023 election justiciable. The National Assembly is dilly-dally. In fact, FIJ reporters did a report of how they've stepped down that bill a couple of times. I think Atiku Abubakar even had to speak about it. Problem deal, with the president signing before election, if you don't sign that bill before election, you don't expect anything to be different. The third problem, from your data here, I see that 41% of the voters sampled earned between 0 naira to 70,000 naira. Problem deal, because somebody was speaking on Arise the other day. I was saying that, President Tinubu has won the election. They will just give voters 20,000 naira, and if they don't even collect, technical glitch will happen. See, if you have 41% of those sampled earning between 0 to 70,000 naira, and you give those persons 20,000 naira, they make more than 30 or 40% of, or close to 30%, 20 to 30% of what they earn in a month, and they earn it in one just day, and they share 20,000 naira for them. These people will not vote their conscience. They will vote for the person that gave them money. So, problem deal. How can we do sensitization? Because it's a big problem with that too, Madam.
Yeah, I agree. It hasn't been easy, but we're not relenting. But then, like I always say during our sensitization opportunities and platforms, what is the alternative? So you'll accept 20,000 now, and that takes you for 4 years. So we speak to their conscience to let them see that this country belongs to us, and that the success that will be recorded would be determined by the decisions and choices that they take. So if they think that 20,000 will fix their problem, that's unfortunate. But our messages and messaging is targeted towards ensuring that we continue singing this song until they get it. Yeah, it's not our doing. The Commission does not determine the economic status of citizens. So it's going around, everybody is feeling the economic situation and hardship. And the more reason why citizens and Nigerians should be angry and should take their future into their hands to decide who should best lead them in the next 4 years. If you go back to that report, there is also the issue of candidates, the quality of candidates that are thrown up. The quality of candidates that political parties throw up. And again, the fact that we're tilting more towards candidates, gravitating towards candidates rather than parties. But then the irony or the paradox in that, if you look at what is happening or what has been happening of recent is, so why are candidates ordinarily that you think have what it takes, have succeeded in governance, in delivering dividends of democracy in their spheres or spaces, so why do they need a political party umbrella to protect them? So you should actually put powers in the hands of the candidate. If you know that you have what it takes, you have the capacity and you have the wherewithal, then you can stand on your own irrespective of the political party. So we're hoping that citizens would closely interrogate the candidates that are thrown up, and not just what we're seeing where the political party is the one that, so no matter who you are, whether you have anything to offer or not, once you belong to party A, it's a done deal, you can go to sleep. We're hoping that as we continue to conscientize them and sensitize them, they will hold the feet of the candidates to fire and interrogate them to know what it is they actually have to offer. Okay, like I mentioned earlier, it is not easy, yes. There's a lot of poverty in the land. Madam, but the choice...
Madam, the electoral bill also talks about that.
The electoral bill, the commission, they haven't. We still have a window of 1 month, hoping that once the National Assembly resumes sitting, they will do the needful and send it to the president. We are also waiting. But going by the 2022 Electoral Act, we have a window of 1 month. If they are sincere and willing to pass it, they can do all of that in 1 month, and then we'll have an amended Electoral Act to work with.
Okay, madam.
Otherwise, we'll still have our 2022 Electoral Act, which we would be forced to work with. It's not a very, very bad document, but we'll just have to work with it.
Okay, madam, I imagine that INEC did not have to wait for Yaga Africa to release a report and make projections about 2027 general elections. Part of the work of INEC includes research, studying, looking for areas of improvement. And that was why I asked you the question about voter sensitization, education, mobilization. But you just spoke in general terms. I wanted you to tell me concrete things that INEC has been doing since the conclusion of the last election in terms of, this is what we are doing, this is what you are doing. But you came here also to quote a report that was made public yesterday. What is the internal process for making sure, because voter education, voter mobilization is not a 1 day, 1 week event, it's a continuous exercise. So I would like to speak up and stand up for yourself in terms of what you are bringing to the table. And then we're told that 76% of Nigerians are not even aware of electoral reform. You are saying we still have a 1 month window. Well, that doesn't sound quite impressive, because INEC also invested in this electoral reform process. The former INEC chairman was talking about the Electoral Offenders Commission, which he says will be very useful to make INEC more efficient. Is INEC, under this new dispensation, engaging with the National Assembly that, Waziri Adamawa Atiku Abubakar seems to say, is playing possum, sleeping on duty and, foot dragging on this all-important issue of electoral reform. Contrary to what you said, the Electoral Act 2022 is not as good as you present it to be.
So in your intro, you asked my opinion on the report, and that was what I was doing. I didn't come here to market the Yaga report. You asked my opinion on the report and the provisions and the observations that were made.
I asked you what you are doing. I asked you specifically. You ignored the question. Now tell us.
I did not ignore the question. Maybe I didn't get that. You asked me a series of questions and I was trying to address them, and at some point you interrupted me. Or I think I now presented her question. So now going back to what we're doing. You said you talked about the National Assembly. We're not the National Assembly, but we work closely with the National Assembly. For the amendments, we work together with them. All the corrections, all the new inputs, we did them side by side alongside with the National Assembly. And so what is left now is for them to pass it and send it to the president for his assent. That we cannot control. There was another thing you mentioned. What is it we are doing? We have a research and we have a research department. They're also conducting their research. For us in Voter Education and Publicity Department, we have designed and developed. Let me give you an example. The FCT election is coming up next month. And we have noticed from our research that out of the 6 area councils, AMAC has the least number of citizens that show interest in voting. And so we have targeted our voter education strategies and interventions towards AMAC, because we have seen that most of the candidates focus on the other area councils, the rural area councils, and do not leave AMAC. And AMAC has the highest number of voters. And so we have designed or developed a strategy that would target citizens or residents of AMAC to try and sensitize them to come out for this election. And then one other thing that was thrown up in the course of the strategy design was the fact that they don't even know who the candidates are. And so you now have this thin line. Are we supposed to now campaign for the candidates or for the political parties? So we are developing strategies based on the demographics. What we'll do, we have our social media handles, and we use that for the Gen Zs. We have our Twitter meetings periodically. Whenever we have a program or a new activity coming up, we have our Twitter discussions with the youth demographic on our social media handle. Our social media handles are very active. We're still we're still engaging the traditional means. The face-to-face, the stakeholder meetings with faith-based organizations, meeting with traditional rulers, meeting with people in the grassroots. So whatever demographic or cluster there is will determine the strategy that we adopt. We're not resting on our oars. So when you say that I'm coming here to defend myself, I don't think that is very kind of you, because we have not been sleeping. We are engaging permanently, right from immediately after the 2023 general elections. We've been having standalone election. So there has been a lot of activity. And so as the activities come up, we continue with our voter education interventions.
Just my people, as it hot, it don't happen no more. Now God will bless Arise TV and especially Rufai of Arise TV for that question he asked this woman. Because problem really do INEC, problem there. And you guys are not doing anything about this particular problem. Problem there INEC. Please share and put us in the comment section.